Hello and welcome back to Where Are All My Friends? First and foremost, thank you so much for listening. The show has continued to grow, and that is all because of word of mouth. I know I say it a lot, but I really am so appreciative of every single person who listens to the show, who spreads the word, anything. It is amazing. And if you're new to the show, thank you for giving it a chance. Go through some past episodes, see if there's some other names in there that you like. And if you have any suggestions, I always want to hear from you. So shoot me a message on Instagram. I'm always checking it. My handle is @Andrew_FTW. With that said, this week's episode is with Baby Scumbag, who is a rapper out of Tampa, Florida, my hometown. And that in itself was such a cool piece to me. I am so excited about people that come out of Florida and artists that hold down that community. There's this really special, weird little nod to each other. And it was really cool to hear him talk about that. We also just get into his story in general. He has a really wild, unlikely kind of moment where he fully became an artist. And he kind of had that one song changed it all moment, and he really breaks that down. And moments like that are so insanely interesting to me. We also talk about how he took that and kept it going and how it wasn't just a flash in the pan. He has great perspective on everything. He's very appreciative of everything he's accomplished. He also talks about other bits of the Florida scene and opening shows with all sorts of different artists where all these people were on one stage, legendary artists where you're like, holy shit. He told those stories really well. Outside of that, I don't really want to say too much. I want to get right into this. It was such a fun episode. Let's go. Where are all my friends? Another episode this week with Baby Scumbag. And I am so hype on this one because I've been keeping an eye on you for a minute, but just recently you put out a new mixtape and I freaking love it. www.flexedupshouty.com.
Flexedupshouty.com, man.
We're going to need to talk about that because I'm so impressed, but I'm really hype on this episode. So thank you so much for joining me, dude.
No problem, dude. Anytime, man.
I'm stoked. All right. So if anybody doesn't know who you are, I always like to start these off with just your introduction of yourself, who you are, what you do.
I'm Baby Scumbag. I rap. I'm a beer connoisseur.
Oh shit.
Merch god. Sci-fi fan, anime connoisseur, wrestling fanatic, R&B singer, film score, movie writer, all of that in one, man.
Bro, this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a fun one.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I love that. Another thing that we bonded over is we both are Tampa, Florida, born and bred.
Dude. When you sent me your number, I was like, what? 727? Oh,
yeah, I saw that 813. I was like, oh, he knows. He knows.
I was like, bro, that shit was so unexpected, dude. I checked the text message and then I had to go back to the DM just to make sure it was you. I was like, wait, hold on. Is this the same dude? This is crazy. Yeah, man.
Bro, and I refuse to change my number.
Yeah.
That 727 number is everything to me. I don't care where I live. I'm keeping
dude.
That.
It's super rare. Especially when you live out in LA or when you live in New York or whatever. It's just different, dude. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel rare, dude.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's also weird. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I feel like when I was growing up in Tampa, Clearwater, St. Pete area, there wasn't too much going on with the music scene or really aligning with any homies. I got into skateboarding, I got into cars, and I found a couple of friends, but it wasn't popping.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything that was culturally recognized.
Definitely, bro.
But I feel now it's kind of hitting a stride. There's something really cool happening in Tampa.
Yeah, definitely. I would say, bro, the era that I fell in love with the music scene and how music was shifting and shit was that whole mixtape era with Wiz Khalifa, Juicy J, Wale, Kid Cudi, the blog era. So 2008, 9, 10, 11, Waka Flocka. Bro, when Waka Flocka and Gucci Mane were literally dropping tapes every other month type shit. You know what I'm saying? I fell in love with music the mixtape era, the underground era back then. And then I realized not a lot of shit was going on in Tampa. of course in Tampa, like we've always had like Tom G, and you know what I'm saying, like
Mm-hmm.
the goats, like the OGs. But as far as like the new school, bro, like when I was in high school, I couldn't tell you I couldn't tell you about any underground artists coming out of Tampa, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
And this is like pre SoundCloud, you know, before the playlist era on Spotify and all of this. It was just like, yeah, like I feel like it was just dead air for a good minute, up like right up until I would say like 2013, 14, 15, when, you know, you have like people like, honestly, I feel like Rocky and like Space Ghost Perk and all of those guys, they really opened up the door for the Spotify era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially Perk, dude.
Well, okay. I was going to say in blog era, two artists that I found that kind of tie into that was like the beginning of Childish Gambino and the beginning
Yeah,
of Chance the
yeah,
Rapper.
right.
And they
Yeah,
were kind of like mainstream blog
yeah,
rap,
yeah,
right? Like that was like the starter
yeah,
pack. And that kind of led into like they were a little before
yeah,
streaming.
yeah, dude. Yeah,
And then you mentioned those two. And then when streaming happened and like when SoundCloud, like, I don't know, maybe call it, I admittedly know I was late on it. So my years when I think of an artist, I might be wrong and like it might be a little bit
mhm.
earlier, but like when like Lil Pump and X were coming out of like Southern
Mhm.
Florida, like what was that? In my head, that's like 2015,
Yeah,
16.
yeah. Nah,
Or no, 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 no. That's
yeah, you're
early.
right. You're right, dude. 20, dude.
Okay.
Because, bro, like, I'll tell you this. Like, in Florida, there was a point when all of us were on the same bill, bro. Like, if you was to do your research, dude, like, you would see flyers with literally Lil Pump, Smokepurpp, XXX, Ski Mask the Slump God, Big Baby Scumbag. Who else? Who else? Bro, just a bunch of people like on the same bill, dude. Like
Oh
two
my
thousand, bro. Like, all
God.
right, so there's this video. It's still up. It's still up on YouTube, but it's the 2016 Rolling Loud recap. And on
Yeah.
tw- uh 2016 Rolling Loud, they had three stages. It was the Citrus Rap stage. Citrus Rap is like Florida blog. It was the Citrus Rap stage, and then the two other stages were the big stages. And then the Citrus Rap stage was the stage that basically catered to, you know, Florida artists. So, dude,
Yeah.
literally, like, it didn't matter who said it was that day. We all stayed on stage. Like my
No
my
way.
first song that took off was Jelly, and you can see XXX in the crowd like mosh pitting and shit while I'm performing Jelly. And then there's literally Smokepurpp is on stage. Denzel Curry's on stage with us. Di- yeah, nah, it's crazy,
Oh,
dude. Like Denzel performed on the bigger stages, but he came to like the Citrus Rap stage to show love to all the Florida artists and shit. So yeah, bro, like that was a magical time, dude. Like that was such a golden age, bro. Like
I literally got goosebumps when you were saying
yeah,
that. Like,
dude.
that's
Swear to God,
insane.
bro. It's on YouTube. Citrus Rap set, no, Citrus Rap stage, Rolling Loud 2016, man. And the first
Yo.
Rolling Loud I ever performed at. And it's crazy because when I dropped that song Jelly, literally I'd only had one other song out before then. And like as soon as I dropped that song, I got a call from Tariq at Dope ENT. And
Yeah.
he was basically like, yo, like I want you to be on Rolling Loud. And I was like, what?
Oh shit. So it was just one
One
song. It was just
song,
you
bro.
putting out one song that hit.
One song, bro. That's all it took. And it was so fucking crazy because everybody at Dope T, like, that's basically like family, dude. Because going back to what I said about Florida, dude, like, at one point it was just such a like tight community, bro. Like, Broward, Miami, Fort
Yeah.
Lauderdale, Orlando,
Yeah.
Tampa, St. Pete. Like it was like a whole conglomerate. Like everybody knew everybody. So I had
Dude.
already knew the dudes at Dope ENT, and you know, once they started to get the ball rolling with Rolling Loud and shit, it was like, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
they came back around and, you know what I'm saying, show love and shit. So yeah,
Well,
man.
that's what's blowing my mind right now is because like I almost consider like everyone we just said as like the new era. Like as soon as like SoundCloud starts popping, Rolling Loud is doing festivals, like that was a fucking Florida
Yeah,
wave and everyone knows it. But before that, like we were saying, and especially in Tampa, right? Because that was Broward and that was a little
yeah.
south. So the fact that like you were a part of that, I'm like, oh
Yeah, man.
shit,
It's low key. I'm an OG, man. I'm a
that's fucking cool. I had no idea. And that's why like I love with the pod, like I like to know a little bit about you, but like not that because like I'm over here freaking out right now.
yeah, yeah,
That's
dude. Yeah.
sick.
Like not only Rolling Loud, bro, like it was countless shows, dude. Like, dude, I done drove out to Orlando and Miami so many times, bro. Just
Yeah.
just bro, like just opening shows, bro. Like we were
Yeah.
just opening up for whoever the fuck was out there at the time, you know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
I feel that too. Being a Tampa kid, like, yeah, shows come through every now and then, but
Yeah.
like, if you care about music, you're driving to
Yeah,
Orlando and
yeah, it's
Miami.
weird, bro. Like, I don't know what the hell happened, dude. Like, it's weird because not a lot of artists do a Tampa stop anymore, bro. Like, it's like if they come
Yeah.
to Florida, it's Orlando, Miami. You know what I'm saying? And then that's it. And then they,
Well, and like, that's the bummer,
yeah,
right? People sleep on Tampa. People don't realize that how much does come out
yeah,
of
bro,
it. And that's why that's why I was so excited that you were from
yeah,
there because I feel like what you're like, it's important. It's important to have artists like you, like, for a
yeah,
city and to be like, yo, like something real is happening here. And I think that like the music scene comes back when that
yeah,
happens.
for
Like,
sure, dude. Like, dude, I remember back in like, I'm gonna say like back in like 2000 16, yeah, like 16, you know, like a lot of people in Tampa just started throwing their own shows, you know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
it was on some
really.
shit where it was like, okay, nobody's trying to book us, well fuck it, we're just gonna throw our own shows, you know what I'm saying? So there's three main venues in Tampa. There's the Orpheum, the Crowbar,
Yep.
and then the Orpheum, the Crowbar. Well, okay, two.
Yeah, I would say Orpheum Crowbar for
Yeah,
Tampa.
yeah.
And then like if you go like you could go to St. Pete, there's like State Theater
Mm,
and Janus, and I think that one bar that kept changing its name a bunch is
you know
closed.
what?
And then there's like the Benz, but like that St. Pete is a little different from
Yeah.
Tampa.
What's crazy is I remember, dude, I remember this shit like it was yesterday, bro. Like this was 2013, maybe. This was like right when Travis Scott got signed. And I
Whoa.
had seen Travis Scott perform in St. Pete. This was like, yeah, like this is like right around the time Quintana dropped. Quintana was
Okay.
Quintana was out. Uh, his mixtape Al Farrell was out, but dude, like it probably had been like 20 people there, dude.
Oh
Like,
my god, you were so early on so
yeah,
much
yeah,
cool
yeah, it's
shit.
crazy. Like I was at the show and I was like, what? Like this is crazy. Like, no, but it was cool though, bro. Because after the show, like, he had took pictures with everybody and everything, dude. Like, it's like really cool
Damn.
shit, man.
That's sick. All right. I want to get into more specifically your story, but my last Tampa specific thing, as you are the beer
Mhm.
connoisseur, have you been to King
I
State?
haven't.
Do you know King State?
I've never even
That's a
heard of
cool
that, dude.
one. Bro, so this is cool. So this is a full circle kind of thing where one of the other podcast
Mhm.
guests is Tim McTagg, and he's in a rock band called Under Oath. And
Oh, Under
he,
Oath. Yeah, I know about Under Oath.
okay, all
Yeah,
right.
hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. So Tim, like all of those dudes are Tampa
Uh huh.
boys. Like they're
Yeah,
like another side of
yeah,
music
yeah.
from
Shouts out
Tampa.
Under Oath, man.
Yo, right? So Tim was on the
Sorry to cut
podcast.
you out. Shouts out Transitions. Yeah,
Transitions, fucking
yeah,
spot.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah, yeah, man.
God.
That's crazy.
Also, I think you were, was it the Ritz? I thought of it as you were talking. The other venue in Tampa, the bigger one is the
Yeah, yeah.
Ritz.
The bigger ones is like the Ritz, and I remember 2015. Um, Dopey and T had threw a festival in Tampa. It was in Ybor. It was called Takeoff Land. It was
Oh
called
shit.
Takeoff Landing. Um, and bro, like this shit was crazy thinking about it. Honestly, bro, this shit was ridiculous. But it was kind of like Rolling Loud,
Yeah.
but it was all throughout Ybor.
Yeah.
So literally, there's
Damn. So like through the downtown streets and
dude,
all that
there's a
shit?
there's a show going on at the Orpheum. There's a show going on at the Crowbar. There's this little warehouse on a street right behind Seventh Avenue, and then there's a show
Yeah.
going on at the Ritz. So there's four
Oh my
stages,
God.
and literally, like I remember, I performed at the warehouse, and like they gave you a map in case you weren't from Tampa to know like which like where all of these venues are at. And yeah, dude, I remember. At the very end of the night, they closed it out at the Ritz, and they had Denzel performed. Travis Scott was there. I think Wi-Fi had performed, and a few other people were on that main Ritz stage. Yeah, dude. Like, I love the Ritz, dude. Like back in the day, I had seen, dude. I seen ASAP Rocky at the Ritz. I had seen like Odd Future at the Ritz. This is
Oh.
all like 2012 2013 era, bro. So like it was like when they had just came out and it was
Yeah.
bro, like shit was nuts, dude.
Fuck, that's cool. God, you've been holding it down. I
Yeah,
love
bro,
it.
it's fucking crazy.
But
And like, you know, going back to those show like going to those shows as a fan, opposed to like, you know what I'm saying, fast forward to 2015 when I became like an actual artist. Like it
yeah.
was cool to like witness all of that shit because honestly, like when you're a fan, you look at music differently than when you're an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that's the perfect segue because I wanted to know about your early days of like getting like you growing up being a
Hmm.
fan and like where that happened. Like where you're like, fuck,
Hmm.
what if I did this? Like I'm obsessed with
Yeah,
hearing
yeah.
that.
All right, dude. So I think uh I think the first Rolling Loud. So the first Rolling Loud was in 2015. I didn't perform at that one. I only had like one song out at that point.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, like I was just there, bro, and like I had seen Black Cray perform. Denzel was there. Awful Records was out there.
No
Yeah,
way,
dude. Like
cool.
this is right when like Risk dropped and all of that shit, dude. Like,
Like father and all them, like everyone
yeah,
was
yeah,
there.
dude. Like, dude,
Fuck, that's
dude,
cool.
fucking Post Malone had just dropped White Iverson, and like Post Malone was on
Okay.
stage with like I think Key and like 2 9 and like all them dudes from Atlanta and shit. So like I was just bro, like I was just there soaking it all in. I was like, damn, like I could be up here, bro. Like I could be on this stage, like rocking out, doing this shit, man. That shit put gas in the tank, bro. After I seen that, it was like, man, I'm gonna do this shit for real, bro. Like fucking
What were you like before that? Did you have like other hobbies or anything? Or like were you just kind of like living your life, doing your
to
thing?
be honest, no, like before I started rapping, honestly, I didn't have any hobbies, dude, because I was like, there's a time span between like 2011 and
Yeah.
2014 when I was just like working a regular job. Like, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit.
Just 9 to 5, bro. Just, I ain't in high school no more. So it's like, all right, like, I gotta get a, like, either I'm gonna be working or I'm gonna be in college. So from like,
Yeah. What were you doing? What was your like regular ass
oh,
job?
dude, in the span of like 3, 4 years, dude, I did so many goddamn jobs, bro. Like,
Oh, so you were just literally just like churning through
yeah,
bullshit, like
bro. Like,
whatever the fuck.
I feel like that part of my life, it was just like a purgatory, like in between. Like after, well, I didn't even graduate, so I dropped out. I dropped out. I dropped
Same.
dropout gang, man.
My guy. My
But
guy.
yeah, bro, like from 2011 to like 2014, it was just me like working jobs, bro, trying to figure out what I even want to do with my life. And like the music shit just
Yeah.
fell in my lap. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, I was just working bullshit jobs, bro, working fucking Family Dollar, CVS, Walgreens. I worked at Forever 21 for like 2 weeks until I fucking quit.
Yeah, damn. So you just did it. Like you worked the bullshit.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. Like I was just trying to figure shit out because back then, like I was a fan of a lot of shit. Like it's crazy because like I was a fan of what I'm saying, like the Black Craze, the Xavier Wolf, Bones, all those guys. You
oh,
know what I'm saying,
okay.
all of those
Yeah.
guys. That was like uh even Young Lean, Sad Boys, Drain. Well, back then they wasn't called.
Oh, cool. So like Blade and
Yeah,
all
back
that.
then it wasn't Drain Gang. Back then it was Shield Gang. But that was like, that 2013, 14, 2012, that, what I'm saying, that area. So,
So you're a bit of an internet kid
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I was heavy on
Okay.
Tumblr, and then once like SoundCloud popped off, I was all on SoundCloud, all of that.
Oh yeah. So you were probably like really early on like a Starry channel and like all
Yeah,
that.
dude. Yeah.
Especially if you're into
Yeah, dude.
anime.
All of that shit, bro. Like looking back on it, it probably crossed my mind a few times. Maybe I should start rapping, but I didn't know how to approach it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when you've never made music at all, and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, you start thinking about that shit. It's like, well, shit. All right, I don't know where to start. Like,
So how did you?
um, long story short, a homie that I used to go to middle school with,
Okay.
Skinny Scumbag. He
Okay.
he he was already rapping. And I also got another homie that I used to go to middle school with, Lil Scumbag, and they basically had like this rap group, and it was called Scumbag World. And this was like 2014, bro. Like they I think they had a couple songs out. It wasn't a lot, dude, but one day Skinny Scumbag had hit me up on Facebook, and he was like, yo, like I got this new rap group, I want you to be in it. And I was like, at that point I was like, I don't rap, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to put me in this rap group, I don't even rap. But he was like, dude, like it don't even matter, just be in it, just to be cool. Like because I always like the style that I have now, like
Yeah.
I've always had just like that style. I don't know. Like,
If you were an internet kid, I feel like there's something that comes with understanding like you can just put styles
yeah,
together and
yeah.
you understand aesthetics and you understand like culture that like kind of like a
Right,
subculture.
right, dude. So like he seen it when I didn't even see it. He was like, bro, like it don't even matter if you can rap, just like be in the group. You know what I'm saying? On some like, just to be in the group, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, like just cuz like you had good style and you understood culture
yeah,
and shit.
yeah. So he was like, it don't even matter about rapping. So I was like, all right, cool. So like I remember him telling me too, he was like, try it out. Like just at least just try it out. Like if you don't like it, then all right, cool, but at least try it. So I was like, all right,
Yeah.
word, let's do it. So I remember um I met up with him at a video shoot. He had to shoot a video, and that's where I ended up meeting Pablo. Pablo is the dude that shoots all my videos now. He introduced me to Pablo, and yeah, dude, it was on from there. Like I met everybody there and shit. And then I think like a week later, I got in the studio for like the first time, recorded a song. I think I recorded like 3 freestyles that day. And then
Yeah.
yeah, bro, like after that, it was just like how can I perceive myself to everybody else like it's this rapper dude. And it was honestly like it was just like a whole new world, bro. Like he made my SoundCloud for me. I didn't even have an Instagram at that point.
What a fucking legend
Dude,
of a
I made an
friend.
Instagram, I made a SoundCloud. I didn't even have Twitter. He made me a Twitter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had Facebook, bro. He had hit me up on Facebook. That's all I had. So
You were living some normie ass life shit. You're
yeah,
over here
yeah.
working at Forever 21 with a
I swear
Facebook?
to God, bro. Like I ain't have none of that shit. So made a SoundCloud, made a Twitter, made an Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And like he basically helped me out with all that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like really just teaching me all this shit. that like, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, I wouldn't have known otherwise. So
Yeah.
yeah, like I remember just like in 2014 to 2015, I remember just like just messing around, just seeing what works, like finding my sound or whatever. And then I remember I had made the song called The Trenches, and that dropped on the elevator. Um,
Oh shit, you got an early
yeah,
elevator
dude. What's
drop.
crazy is my homie Alex Black. Well, back then he went by Alex Black. Now he goes by Lil Xela. But
Okay.
he was already on the elevator with Pablo. Like Pablo was shooting all of his videos too. So
Oh, so Pablo was kind of like the plug to that.
yeah,
Like he was already on
yeah,
their
yeah,
radar.
yeah, yeah. Cause, you know, back then elevator was more of like a Chicago based uh platform. Like they were,
Was it
yeah, yeah,
really?
because elevator is from Chicago.
I'm so late to the
Yeah,
elevator game.
yeah,
It's
dude. So
painful.
shouts out to Brian, man. But back then the elevator was more dedicated towards like Chicago artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like if you go back, you'll see Chief Keef videos on the elevator too.
No
I swear to
way.
God, bro. Like Chief Keef videos, Rico Reckless, Lil Reese, like all them dudes. So um I don't know how they developed their relationship, but I remember um I recorded my song, well, my verse for the trenches, and
Yeah.
I wanted to put the song out solo. Cause like
Yeah.
at that point, dude, like it was like my first real song, and I treated it like my child, bro. I was like, damn, like I love this song. Like I don't want nobody else to hop on it. But then I remember showing the song to Pablo, and Pablo showed it to Lil Xela, and Lil Xela had reached out to me, and I already know who Xela was through Pablo. So I like off rip, I was like, oh shit, Lil Xela's hitting me up. You know what I'm saying? So
You had to.
Xela was like, yo, like let me hop on the song and then we can do a video for it. But like I was so against it, bro. I was like, damn, like I don't want nobody on this song. But he was like, yo, trust me, bro. Like we can get this on the
Yeah.
elevator and like it'll
Yeah.
be a wrap from there, dude. So I was like, fuck it, let's
Yeah.
do it. So he hopped on the song. We shot the video, and yeah, dude, like once it dropped on the elevator, this is like 2015. Once it dropped, dude, it was like I became a neighborhood superstar, bro. Like a Florida superstar, bro. Like I was like, what? This shit is crazy. Like literally, and that's what everybody knows me from, bro. Like Wi-Fi, Smokepurp, XXX, Ski Mask, like you know what I'm saying? Even in Orlando, there was some people coming out of Orlando, like Swamp Posse, OG Sky, Keys. Um, it's a few people out of Orlando, but everybody in that Florida, that 2015 SoundCloud Florida
Yeah.
scene, that was my claim to fame. You know what I'm saying?
That was
Everybody knew
it.
me from that song, and then it got on Elevator, so I gained fans. You know what I'm saying, in other states and shit. So yeah, bro, it really gave me that boost. And what's funny, dude, is that song was my first song. So like I wasn't really taking rapping seriously, but like
Yeah.
I got so much recognition off that one song that I was doing tours off that one song, bro. I did a tour with Black Cray, like a Florida tour with Black Cray off that one song, dude. I was going to Orlando. I was driving to Orlando just to do that one song. I was driving to Miami just to sing that one song, bro. Like literally,
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's your set? Three
that's it,
minutes?
bro. That was fucking it, bro. I was pulling up to these shows, doing that one song and dipping, bro. And everybody loved me, dude. Like even DJ Scheme, when DJ Scheme was doing stuff with Wi-Fi, and they was like a group, like a duo type thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Met him through just that one song. Like, yeah, dude. It was basically my
That's
claim to fame, bro. Even side note, but Lil Yachty, man. Like, yeah, dude. So it
wow. That never
Yeah.
happens. Like the story you just
Yeah.
told is so fucking sick. And I love it. I love that you could have just been stuck working bullshit jobs and your friend hits you up and he's like, yo, join this
Yeah.
group. And you're like, I don't rap. And he's like, you do
Dude.
now. And the one song, like, bro, are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
It's so surreal to think about it now, man. Like, because I could have easily just took another route, bro, and just like went to college or some shit. I don't fucking know. Like, I think about it.
But
I
it's
think about it a lot where I'm like, damn, like, what if I wasn't doing this shit? Like, I think about that almost every other day, man. Like, yeah, dude.
it's nuts to me though, because you fucking own it so well. Like now you're in it and like you are a full on
Yeah.
artist and your branding and your
Yeah.
sound and your
Yeah,
everything.
dude.
So like it's just cool that you stepped to the plate. Like you had a chance. You got
Yeah.
lucky for
Yeah.
sure.
Hell yeah.
But then everything that followed it is no
Yeah.
mistake.
Hell yeah, dude. Like, honestly, it was just me being myself. I think people liked me, like, just I can't think of anything that I've done in my career where, I can look back on it and be like embarrassed of it. Like, I was just myself all throughout, and people like that shit. People gravitated towards it, man. Like,
Yeah.
hey, man, like for some people it's natural, bro. And like from the very
Yeah.
first day I hopped in the studio, I wasn't shy or nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? It just
Yeah.
projected. So people see that, man. People see the confidence and, all of that, dude.
Dude, I feel it. Yeah, like I legitimately feel it with you. And like, I don't know. It's cool. It's cool that your friend saw that early spark in you and was like, yeah, like, no, do it. And like, it's cool that you stepped to the plate and
Yeah,
like,
man.
not to be cheesy, but like that you believed in
Yeah, bro.
yourself, you
Yeah, dude.
know?
Cause dude, I was just thinking like how like at first I was just thinking like how are like my homies from high school gonna think of me? Like, cause I remember there was one point when like it was kind of corny to be a rapper because like to be honest, before I started rapping, I was just looking at all these artists and I was like, yo, that shit's whack, bro. Like like this is, I don't know. So I
Dude,
made
yeah,
it
well,
cool,
like
bro. Like I made it cool for me, man. I don't know.
when you're a rapper and you're not good, there's nothing more
Yeah,
whack. Cause it's like, it's cool. Like when rappers are good, it's so
yeah,
cool. I wish I was a
yeah,
rapper. I want to be a
yeah,
rapper, but I can't
yeah,
rap.
dude.
So when you try and you can't, it looks so
Yeah,
whack.
dude. Like I think that's what turned me off, like initially to even wanting to do the rap shit until my homie introduced me to the shit was I don't know, like I just didn't want to be corny and like you know what I'm saying, like look like all these other guys. So I just strayed away from it
Damn,
until my homie
dude.
put me
Well,
on. Yeah.
you did a good job when you did that. So, okay, another like blip in your career that was like a moment where I was like, damn, honestly, it might have been how I found
Mhm.
you. Your feature on Oliver's EP or tape, Uwu. Your feature on Uwu.
Dude,
Good Lord, my
dude,
guy. Good
dude,
Lord.
what's so crazy is like, all right, like I'll tell you a story. So me and Oliver have two other songs that we had did.
Okay. Oh, wait, I should say Oliver Francis
Yeah,
for
yeah,
anybody
yeah. Oliver
listening.
Oliver Francis. Me and Oliver got two other songs out before we had even worked on that. One was called Windows Down and one was called oh my god, my mind just went so blank. Carl Edwards. What's crazy is all right, so backstory, I got a homie named Dylan and he like Dylan is always hip on like everybody like everything that's going on. So he was like, "Yo, like I got to show you this dude. His name Oliver Francis." It was like 2017. So I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh damn, like he's dope as fuck." And then like
Yeah.
I swear to God, bro, like law of attraction so crazy. Like he ended up following me, and I followed him back. So like we started chopping it up and shit, and he ended up going on tour and he invited me to open up for him for a couple shows and we ended up doing some songs and shit. when I did Rolling Loud 2018, I invited him to Rolling Loud with me to perform. You know what I'm saying? Just for doing me all of those favors, bro. Like putting me on all of those shows, like you know what I'm saying, back in 2017, early 2018. It was just like me returning that favor, bro.
Yeah.
Like just thank you. You know what I'm saying? But
That's so fucking
yeah,
cool.
bro. But going to the track that me and Oliver first worked on, I love Oliver for this, bro. Like but I remember he sent me the song. It was Carl Edwards. And Oliver has his own style of rapping, you know, like
For
the auto
sure.
tuney stuff. And I'm not that type of artist. So like what I tried doing on the song was kind of like matching his style. And I sent
Yeah.
it back to him. And he wasn't really feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Like he had told me like, dude, be big baby scumbag. You know what I'm saying? Like be like, you know what I'm saying? I want a big baby scumbag verse. Like be, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He wanted you to go in.
Yeah,
He wanted to
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
yourself.
Cause I was trying to do some different shit. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking like the whole reason he wants me on the song is to give it my flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, like I redid the verse, bro. The shit was so fucking hard, dude. And yeah, dude, like Oliver, like has always just like put me onto a lot of game, bro, and shit like that. So like, dude,
Yeah.
that that recent track that we had did together, it was no different, dude. Like he sent it to me, and I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. I'm about to kill this shit because I already know what he wants,
Dude.
bro. Like, so hell yeah,
Dude,
shouts
that
out Oliver Francis, man.
dude, massive shouts to
Yeah,
him.
dude.
And it's crazy because I remember, I guess it was like 2016. I worked at like an indie record label, like a rock
Mm.
label. And my buddy showed me him and I was like, this is sick. And I saw that he was like in a band. And I
Yeah.
just
Oh my
called him. I
God.
was
Yeah,
like,
dude.
yeah, was it
Yeah.
Treebeard? I think
You
that
know
was the
what's
name of
crazy?
it.
I didn't even know that, bro. Like somebody told me he used to be in a band. So like I was like, what?
Yeah.
Did my research, went on YouTube and seen all the videos. I'm like,
Hmm.
yo, this is so sick. Yeah,
Yep.
bro.
Yep.
That's dope as
But I
hell.
remember calling him back in like 2016, being like, yo, like, I work at this record label. I don't really know, like, I don't think we should sign you because it's not the right
Mm.
fit. But like, what you're doing is the coolest thing I've
Yeah,
seen.
yeah,
And I just wanted to say, like, what
yeah,
up kind of thing. It was such a funny call because I was like, I don't know what to do because you're so ahead, but like, respect.
yeah,
And ever since then, I've just kept an eye on him. And I can't front like we're like close friends or anything. We've talked a couple times since then, but like, I just really respect
yeah,
him. Like,
yeah.
I think that
That was
he is so
yeah.
genuine about just loving music. And he found, I think he talks about it in some of his interviews and just like pretty openly of like trying and fronting like he was something else and then being like, that's whack. I need to be myself. And he like really found like his own kind of beats and production and just everything. Like he found his
Yeah,
sound.
yeah,
And through that, he's also found amazingly cool other
yeah,
artists. And it seems like he puts them
yeah.
on. So hearing it firsthand from you, like verifying that is so
Yeah,
fucking
dude,
cool.
it's tight. It's tight always being around Oliver. Like he's very humble, man. He's the most humblest dude ever. Like he's like I don't even consider him a rapper, bro. Like he's one of those artists that you know for a fact, like they don't care about the money. They don't care. Like he just has a passion for just
Yep.
music, man. Like he records all his own shit. He produces all his own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he,
Him and the circle record all the
yeah,
videos.
yeah, dude. He, him and Artrupoli, Tony, they
Yeah.
they they edit, you know, all the videos and shit, and then like Aj and Christ and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He just brought his friends on tour and
Yeah,
he's like, you'll
bro,
figure it out.
bro, like being on tour with those guys, bro, it was the funnest. Like I said, dude, like
Tell me
it was the
about that.
funnest.
Please
It was
give me a little bit of that.
dude. So all right, like I remember, like all right, so at first I thought I would be riding in their van, but then
Mhm.
I was like, damn, it's not gonna be enough room for all of my homies plus their homies. So I was like, all right, we're gonna have to get our own van. So, dude, like that tour, like just seeing all of these fans from other states was the craziest shit
Yeah.
because I had never been outside of the state like that to see my fans.
No
I
way.
like all the shit that I had done up until then was just Florida shit, bro. Just Florida stops. You know what I'm saying? The same old going.
So not only are you getting out of Florida for the first time, you're like traveling the country with like the best people, just like having a
Yeah, dude,
blast.
like going back to like the SoundCloud, like the 2015, 16, like the only shit that I was doing the Orlando, Miami shows. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
2017, 18, that was my first taste of like going to New York, going to Cali, going to Texas, going to Georgia, just doing all of these fucking shows
Everywhere.
everywhere, man. And it was just an amazing experience. And like seeing, like like when I first started doing live shows, like I had no type of like strategy when it came to like performing. I was just going
Yeah.
up there with all my homies, fucking rapping on the microphone. All right, whatever. Like just super unprofessional. So like
Yeah.
seeing how Oliver handled his shit, it was so on point with the
Cool.
choreography, bro. Like with
Yeah.
his DJ, with the set list, with like just everything was just so on point. So like I took pointers from him and like how he was doing shit. And like, you know what I'm saying? I was just taking notes the whole time, dude. Like his crowd interaction, like all of that. Cause, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't seeing that with anybody else as far as like, you know what I'm saying, the local shows that I was doing, you know what I'm saying? Cause it was more
Yeah.
like lower end type shit, so
Yeah.
taking pointers from him, man, we fucking I don't know how many shows we did on that 2018 tour. We had did I think it was like 20 shows in a span of 30 days. So like every other day we had a break. But most of those shows,
Yeah.
it was like we performed one night that night and then we immediately had to hop on the van, drive to the next stop. You know what I'm saying? So it was very rigorous work, bro. Like it was
Yeah,
dog, it
dude.
was nice. So we was sleeping in the van for a couple
Yep.
hours just to get a few, you know what I'm saying, get some hours in and then make the drive to the next show, dude. Like, but yeah, dude, like
Dude.
I honestly can't put my finger on it, bro, but it was like my best experience by far, like in this music shit so far, bro. Like, I feel like back then, like, it was just very carefree. You know what I'm saying? Like both me and Oliver had a bunch of shit that was just rolling out at that time too,
Yeah.
bro. Like, cause that was right around the time Dale Earnhardt had dropped like a few months prior and Oliver,
Oh, okay. And that was a pretty big
yeah,
milestone.
and Oliver was
Yeah.
dropping his shit. So us combined, it was like, oh shit, this tour is gonna be something serious.
Dude.
Yeah,
Do you ever like I get this feeling sometimes like you're like reminiscing on it and you're like, dude, it was just like so carefree. Like, do you feel that like as we progress in careers, anyone, like whatever that is where you start like overthinking it, or it's just like you almost get in your own way. And then you look back and you're like,
yeah.
I was doing so good. Why did I stop in a certain way? It's such a weird
It's
feeling.
it's definitely this the pros and cons of being an artist, you know. When you're an artist, you overthink everything, man. You overthink, just overthink shit and it's like you feel like you want to rebrand and you know what I'm saying? I feel like in every point of an artist's career, they feel like they need a rebrand or they feel like they need to switch something up to kind of like stay with the times and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different shit, bro. I can't even put my
What's
finger
your
on one point.
advice to that?
Honestly, just keep doing you, bro. Just keep
Yeah.
doing like keep doing the same shit you was doing, but keep in mind that what the fans want, or what would the fans want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always keep that in mind when it comes to making new music and making videos and just merchandise and shit like that. Like, what would a Big Baby Scumbag fan want? And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just try to execute that, you know, as best as possible. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's good advice because it's funny. Like you said that thing earlier where it was like the first track you did with Oliver, and he's like, "I want a Big Baby Scumbag
Yeah,
feature.
yeah,
Like,
dude.
I want you to sound like you." So it's like people love you for you, but then when you get in your head and you're overthinking it, you're thinking the rebrands. Like I think it's that really weird fine line of balancing self awareness and like being like, "Am I delivering what my fans or
Yeah,
my audience
yeah,
wants?" But am I also still being
yeah.
myself?
Cause like you start thinking about like, you know, like you start thinking like, oh, like maybe I should sound more like this and sound more like that. And you know what I'm saying? It's tricky, man, because like it's cool to try new stuff. Like as an artist, like you gotta try new shit. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely feel like, you know, I've been more open to just new genres of shit, bro. I've been working with a lot of EDM producers and a lot of guys that are into like techno and like alternative type shit. Like, yeah, no, like I feel like at this point, bro, I'm having fun, dude. Like, I
Fuck
had something
yeah.
to
So
prove.
you're in it. You're like, you're kind of back at it.
Yeah,
You're having
yeah,
fun with it
yeah.
again.
Like, definitely, there's a point in time where you have something to prove, where it's like, all
Yeah.
right, like I got to make my stamp. You know what I'm saying? I got to
Yeah.
make my fucking stamp in this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is Big Baby Scumbag, and this is what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? And just
Yep.
build that brand. And once people know that brand and you have your sound in that pocket, then you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you're straight, dude.
Yeah. That's when you can start, you can kind of evolve on it and have
Right,
fun with
right,
it.
right.
And
Like
yeah.
I've put out a bunch of shit that's different, but it still has that Big Baby Scumbag brand to it.
Yeah.
That's that, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
that flavor. You feel me?
And do you think that like, because you execute that so well, and I want to talk about this, is like, you're an independent artist, you're unsigned. And when you look at Big Baby Scumbag as an artist online, it's all so cohesive. Like, you did the thing, like, you made it look so branded, especially, especially with the new tape. Like Flex Up Shoddy, like the fact that you named it
Yeah.
www.flexupshoddy.com, you go to it, it looks like
Yeah.
the old like Windows
Yeah.
95
Yeah,
website.
dude.
You can play the album, you can play
Yeah.
Minesweeper on the
Hell yeah,
website. Are
bro.
you fucking kidding me?
There's
Like
a bunch of little Easter
every
eggs in it too.
small
Yeah,
detail.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
So like, do you think that that came from being an internet kid first? Or like, like, how do you do that so well? Where does that come from?
Just being creative, dude. Like, I feel like I've been creative my whole life. I just didn't have an outlet to express that creativeness. Like, as far as elective in high school, bro, like I did art, I did web design, 3D art, I did 2D art, um, and I think I did culinary. Yeah, I did culinary for a
All
couple
right.
semesters. But like even then, bro, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I always had good ideas. I always had just this creative mind, but like until I started doing music is only when I had a chance to express that shit, bro. Cause like working with Pablo, my video guy, you know, I'm basically like just giving him my vision. I'm like, dude, like I want it to look like this. And like he brings that shit to life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
dude,
That's so
dude,
fucking
all the
cool.
videos, bro, like all of all of the songs that have been named after like people from pop culture, like the Dale Earnhardt, Bruce Wayne,
Yep.
uh
You did the whole Tiger King thing
yeah,
lately.
yeah, Joe Exotic, just bro, there's a million songs I have, you know, Metal Gear Solid, just like shit named after video games and pop culture icons and celebrities, whatever the fuck. It was just me looking at shit from a creative standpoint, dude. So like the flexedupshotty.com, that was like me paying homage to Trick Daddy because he had thug.com back in the day. And yeah,
Oh.
literally the cover art is the same exact thing. It's like Trick Daddy's head and like he's sweating and shit and like he's like in the clouds like on a Netscape 98 type of background, dude. Like it's some crazy shit. Literally, like if you was to look at the original cover, it's the same thing, man. It's thug.com, bro. And
Wow.
what's even doper is that was an actual website. So back in the day, like, and it's still the website. So Trick Daddy is with Slip and Slide Records. So if you go to
Uh-huh.
thug.com, even to this day, it'll take you to Slip and Slide Records. But back in the day, I'm pretty sure like as far as the rollout, like he had like you could like stream the album or whatever, you know what I'm saying? All that cool shit. But yeah, bro.
And that's so far ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Man, that's like just another level of you being in touch with it. Like,
Yeah, dude.
and it's also funny, right? Because like there's somebody like me where I didn't know that. And I'm over here, I'm like, he's a genius. And you're like, yeah, I guess. Like, I'm just like paying respect to shit that I
Super
like.
conceptual, bro. Like I feel like that's what everything I do, man. Like I dropped a project with Lex Luger last year, called Juvenile Hell. And Juvenile Hell is paying homage to Mob Deep. Mob Deep had came out. Mob Deep's very first project. Um, it was like an underground tape, and it was called. No, actually, wait. Yeah. Okay, so it was an underground tape called Juvenile Hell. I think they put it out like in 91, 92, something like that. But pretty much, I just wanted to take that and put my own flavor on it. So the cover art for Juvenile Hell, my cover art, is a rendition of a Mob Deep cover. Um, and the name of the single was Deep Pressure. So if you was to Google
Oh
Deep
my
Pressure,
God.
Juvenile Hell, you're gonna see a picture of them like it's Prodigy and Havoc, and they're like dapping up hands. They're like dapping each other's hands. And I basically
And that's like your
yeah, I
cover.
did the same shit with me and Lex Luger. So it's me and Lex Luger on the cover, and we're like shaking each other's hands, type shit.
Dude, that's so fucking cool. Okay, like I love moments like that because in like I view that as such an endearing thing to do and to pay homage, and like I think that that like teaches your fans and that shows like kids that don't know, like when they find that out, like this moment that's happening right now as I'm like hearing
Yeah,
that, I'm like that's so fucking cool, and it makes me so excited to go back and
yeah,
listen to that
yeah, dude.
and then see the things that you took. And I feel like it's so rewarding to the people that catch it and understand, and it's like just that
Yeah,
nod
hell
of like,
yeah,
oh, he
bro.
knows.
Cause dude, it goes over a lot of people's heads. Like some of the shit, like a lot of bro, like a lot of my influences from like 90s, early 2000s shit. And I reference a lot of like I drop a lot of references when it comes to shit like that. And for some people, it goes way over their head. But then
Yeah.
for the people that get it, it's even more rewarding for me. Like, damn, like I got my point across. Like, they're hip to it. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, dude, like with Metal Gear Solid, you know what I'm saying? Like all of my fans that are Metal Gear Solid fans and just fans of like, you know, even the franchise now, as well as, you know, back when it came out on the first PlayStation back in the day, like they know what's up,
Yeah.
man. So it's like, damn, like, you know, I feel like I try to cater to literally everybody, no matter what you're into, like, cause dude, like I just have that many interests as well to where it's like I'm so like dude, I'm like a goddamn dude, I'm like that Pokemon that purple Pokemon that turns into anything. Ditto. Dude,
Fuck.
I'm
Ditto. I was thinking of Missing No. Remember the glitch when you go up and down the coast and you catch the weird thing? Ditto is the
yeah,
proper
dude. I'm
one.
like a ditto, bro. I can like transform into like any fucking entity, bro, and fucking just make a song like that, dude. But hell yeah, bro.
But I love that because through all of it, it's Big Baby Scumbag as
Right.
Ditto. Like you have
Right.
yourself and you are so clearly defined as you. So anybody that doesn't catch the like cultural references or the little
Yeah.
nods, cool, you get a good
Yeah.
song, you get a good
Yeah.
tape. Anybody that does is like, this guy fucking
Yeah.
knows, and it makes them
Yeah.
love it that much
Yeah.
more.
It's cool because like, you know, like this day of age, I noticed like, you know, it's more of like it's okay to not be as cultured. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of these kids, like realistically, a lot of these kids these days, they don't know about Biggie and Tupac and Wu Tang, and you know, like unless they do their research, then okay, cool, they know about it. But you know, it's uh, you know, it's kind of like okay if they don't know about it. So if nobody's like putting on for this old shit and like just showing them, yo, like this is this and this is that, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna know unless
Yeah.
they're educated on it. Like the best example I can come up with is I seen it somewhere, but uh like a lot of rappers these days, they'll be like on like interviews and like they'll be like, yeah, like I don't listen to Tupac and Biggie, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've never heard a Tupac and Biggie song. And like that's cool because, you know, if you ask anybody that grew up in the 90s who their favorite basketball players, they're going to be like Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Of course, off
All
rip,
day.
Michael Jordan. If you ask anybody now who their favorite basketball player is, they're going to say LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, you know, the guys that grew up, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Like it's a whole different generation. So you can't really fault, you know, these kids these days for not knowing about that old shit because they didn't grow up in that era back then, so they don't know about it. Of course, they can go back and do their research, but they wasn't living in those times to, you know, experience that shit. And like, also another thing that comes into play is like it's something as simple as having an older sibling, bro. Because you know what I'm saying, I was born in '94. I have a brother that's 9 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? So in 1994, he was 9, 10 years old. So he was listening
Uh-huh.
to the Wu Tang, Mobb Deep, all of that old school hip hop. So having an older sibling that just puts you on to all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's already like you know what I'm saying, you're put onto game. You know what I'm saying? If you don't
Yeah.
have that older sibling to, you know what I'm saying, show you shit, then it's like you would never know about that. You know what I'm saying?
But I love your attitude because you're not being an elitist about it. You're not saying if you didn't listen to Biggie or Tupac or Mobb Deep or anything, like you're a
Yeah,
poser, like you're
yeah.
not
Nah,
worthy,
dude. Like I
whatever.
get it.
You're acting like the internet's bigger
Yeah,
brother. Like you're just like, yo, here's a bunch of shit that I'm in like inspired by and
yeah,
influenced
yeah.
by. And here's some nods that you'll see. And if you don't get it, that's fine. Enjoy this. But if you do, and if I can show you, if I can make the past cooler, and if I can show you these things that make you
Right.
interested, hell yeah, I'm educating
Right.
you
Yeah,
too.
dude. Like that goes back to that Juicy J interview that I was watching. Like I've seen a bunch of Juicy J interviews where like he just puts on hella game, bro. And like even to this day in 2020, he's been in the game for over 20 years, bro. Like shit, over
Yeah.
over
Wow.
25 years. And like he still gives out like free game. Like, yo, like he's talking about how he still gets you know, like publishing checks from shit he made back in like 1994, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, he's still clearing samples from like he was like, yeah, like I clear like 5 samples a day type shit. I was like, what? It was like,
Holy
yeah,
shit.
dude. So it's about knowing your history, man, and you know, like you said, like being the internet's big brother. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, just putting on game, bro, and just you know taking you on a time machine, man.
I love it. So we hit our hour, and I think the best way to conclude this is as I has now titled you the internet's bigger brother. Obviously, like there's still so much more to go with your career, but if you were to give a little brother, anybody listening to this advice, like if you had something to say to that next generation or anybody that just sees what you're doing and respects the hell out
Hmm.
of it, what is that piece of advice that you could
Be
give?
yourself, man. Be yourself always, man. Be yourself don't second guess anything, man. Don't second guess yourself. Don't don't doubt yourself when it comes to shit. Trust your gut instinct, man. Because I'll tell you firsthand, bro. There's been a bunch of shit where I was like, man, like this shit might be corny or whatever, but you just gotta do it, bro. Just do it. Like literally, like Nike, just do it, man. Because you never know, man. You never know, dude. Keep that tunnel vision and know what you want. There's a lot of artists out here that are just doing it to do it. I feel like at one point I was stuck in that point where I didn't have any goals. You know what I'm saying? I was just making music. You know what I'm saying? I was just okay. Let me just put another song out, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But now like I have goals set. So, set goals for yourself. Where do you want to be 5 years from now? Like, what do you want to be doing? Just have that vision, stick to it, be your biggest fan. Cause dude, I'll tell you one thing, bro. Like, if I can't listen to myself on repeat, then I'm not gonna put it out. If I can't listen to my own shit back to back, then I know it's not good enough. So just be your biggest fan, man. Like,
That's so
to
good.
wrap it up, man, just have confidence, dude. Just have that confidence, man. That shit'll take you a long way. Even if you're not good, bro, just have that confidence because that
Ah,
just goes back to, what I'm saying, the conversation me and my homie had when he wanted me to be in a rap group. It was the self-doubt and me not thinking that I could do it and him, just giving me that motivation and him being like, yeah, dude, like just try it out, bro. Like,
dude.
you
And
know,
like, think about that. Like, had you not done that, had you not believed in yourself, had you not just like had that, whatever that was, the reality is you'd probably still just be floating around some CVS type, like whatever dumb jobs, right? Maybe you'd climb the corporate ladder and find something, but like you did it.
yeah,
You did that thing and you fucking made it
yeah,
happen.
man. Like I'm blessed every day, dude. Like real shit, man. Like I think about that a lot, dude. Where I'm just like, damn, like what if I didn't start rapping? Like, and then like I start thinking about like what if I was in college and like shit like that, man. Low key might go back to college, man. Like on some just to say I did it, dude. Like on some Lil Wayne shit, bro. Like when Lil Wayne like
Yeah.
was studying at the I think he was studying at UH in Houston.
Yeah.
And yeah, he got his degree in something, dude. I don't fucking know, but yeah, he got his degree, man. Same thing with Chance, bro.
Bro, I think education is so fucking cool. I just think that like know what you want to do, become yourself, find yourself,
Mhm.
and then when you know why you're
Yeah,
educating yourself
yeah,
and when you're
dude.
like cuz if you go back to college now you'll be like, "All right,
Yeah,
cool. I have this unlocked, but like what if I learn more about internet marketing or what if I get a certification in this?" Like
right.
then you can just apply it and laser
Right, right.
focus and that's
Yeah.
fucking
Cause I
sick.
definitely feel like back then, if I was to have gone to college before I got introduced to music, I would have just been studying some bullshit I wouldn't even
Yeah, like you'll
that I wouldn't even, be utilizing, this present day. But, now that I've established myself where I'm at now, like if I was to go to school, it could be for something that's gonna actually benefit me, you know what I'm saying? Like marketing, accounting, you know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna, you know, give me that push and, you know what I'm saying, start my own business, bro. Like all types of shit, dude. So yeah, man.
dude, but like this is just the beginning,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like you have this amazing platform and you'll who knows what you in 5 years, holy
Yeah,
shit.
man. So I'm excited, bro.
Dude, I this was such a fun interview for me, dude. Like I'm so inspired by everything you said and this was so cool to like learn and get to know your story
Hell
like
yeah, man.
this.
I appreciate you having me, dude.
Yeah, this is truly an honor. I love
This was
it.
like one of the most like smoothest interviews for sure, because I feel like some interviews is just a very copy and paste. Like, so like,
Yeah.
how was it like growing up in Tampa? Like,
Bro, like my whole thing is like I guess to lean into my thing of like doing myself is like regardless of a podcast or not, this is just the conversation I love having with
yeah,
everyone. I
yeah,
love finding inspired people and people that like care about what they do.
Yeah.
And I love finding out how they got to that spot.
Yeah.
So like, I don't really care where you came from or what you do or what your title is, but like, if you're passionate about it and you're good at it, let's have a fucking
Yeah, for sure,
conversation.
bro. Shit. If I was passionate about bagging groceries, I'll be out here talking about bagging groceries.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Like,
God.
yeah, dude.
So there you have it, Big Baby Scumbag's story. I really hope you liked it. If you did, if you made it all the way to the end of this episode and you enjoyed it, the biggest favor that you can do is subscribing on Spotify or wherever you're listening. And if that's on Apple Podcasts, dropping 5 stars, subscribing, and writing a review. Those things help the podcast get discovered so much. And it's a tiny little thing, but it's insanely helpful. Another thing is just sharing the episode on social media, screenshotting like wherever you're listening to it, posting it on an IG story, whatever that is, that helps massively. And if you're trying to go above and beyond, I did open up support for the show. There's a link to that in the description. Never feel obligated, but anything is awesome and appreciated. All that said, I'll be back next week with another episode. Shoot me messages. Let me know who you want to hear from. I'm just having fun with it, but I always want to give you guys the most value, and I always want to tell stories and answer questions that help you as a listener. So the best way for me to know that is when you guys suggest them. So hit me up.